So, we have found our way to the other side of the apartment building, and we're gonna go and head over to Rosewater Park because Maria is there waiting. He thinks Mary's gonna be there, and got some disappointment in store for him, but gotta do what we gotta do. Just checking for anything extra.
Hey. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I don't know. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Okay, that was a scene that I'd forgotten about. Where he saw her there. It's actually one of the first scenes in the original game that was shown off. Is this gonna turn into like a whole dungeon? This is much bigger. Much bigger than it was in the original. Already. Yeah, it's big. I guess I gotta find my way through.
This is it. Mary. Could you really be here?
Where you at? Finally.
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice, you could be...
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Oh. Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just... I got a letter from her.
A letter?
I know how it sounds. I don't...
Hey. It's okay. So, what did the letter say?
She said she was waiting for me. In our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. was something. I can't quite.
Hey! I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I can show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't you just tell me where it is?
You're just gonna leave me here? Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
Is it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just... Come on.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Maria.
Let's go.
That interaction went a little bit differently than it did in the original. And she'll run with us. At no point, at least this early in the game, does Maria pretend to be Mary. She's identifying herself as a different person, but she's just like subtly, well, she was a little bit more subtly flirtatious with him in the original than she was here, where it was a little bit more pronounced. But the way she speaks comes across as a little bit more cold. I'd say that the woman who, blanking on what her name was, the woman who was voicing Mary and Maria in the original game was...
This place we're going to, what is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
Okay. She was probably the best voice actor completely in the original game, because she offered the most kind of realistic or human expressions in the entire thing, whether she was playing as Maria or Mary. I think I talked about this in probably the first episode, but I think the reason for the poor voice acting in the original game, as well as Silent Hill 1 and to an extent Silent Hill 3 and 4, came down to just inexperience on the part of the directors and a bit of a language barrier. So it seemed like the performances that these people gave were...
There, we can go through the motel.
a combination of just inexperienced voice cast and or poor voice acting actors, we'll say, and directors who didn't give them the sort of any real direction. They weren't told how they were supposed to play the scenes, and they were reading lines individually as opposed to like being able to just go through the dialogue and having somebody else to get bounce off of. So whoever voiced James and whoever voiced Maria, normally you'd want to put them in the same room, or at least have their like audio somebody taking their positions as a stand-in to give somebody to have them act against. If you don't do that, things can come across as flat or hollow. And add into the fact that they weren't very good to begin with, and then you get the sort of bland, flat, awkward, stilted dialogue that you got in the original game. The woman who played as Mary and Maria was perhaps more talented than everyone else, so she gave in a better performance. In this game, we have a more talented voice acting going all the way around, and perhaps just a better idea of how to direct those people in the cast. But Maria here is coming across as kind of flat, and I wonder if that was intentional.
You ever stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin, you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy.
Okay. Save point. I'm going to skip over that. Am I just running to the other side of this, or... Yeah, I guess I am.
Locked. Strange.
Why is that strange?
Never mind. Let's find a way to get it open.
Or, you know, we could just make our way over this low fence here. And why wouldn't I be able to just go around? What's stopping me from just going around? Like, running out here, because that just goes out onto the street. Of course, there's nothing here. You know, you can get through that. Stop being a little bitch.
Not getting through here.
No reason to. It's the wrong way anyway.
I'm gonna guess that... Oh, let's take a look at the map again. In the... I'm not recognizing the names, but in the original... They were named after authors. I'm just gonna go this way to see the...
Hey! Wrong way. We already passed the motel.
Fine, if you're gonna be a pain in the ass about it. I need to route through the motel looking for a key. And this door is open, so it's gotta be it. Fixing the pipes at 10:07. 10:07. 10:07. Fixing the pipes at 10:07. Oh, the room. 107. I kept saying 10:07. I don't know what that was about. 107. Okay. Oh, they have like a under parking there for this. Hey, look at that. It's Maria's clothes.
Can you
Let her
let
in.
me in?
Yes. Come in. What are you doing? Why aren't you wearing
Why,
this?
thank you, good sir.
All right, fine. Be that way. Oh, she found it. Examining it. Okay, moving on. Captivated by it. Coming? Or are you just gonna stare at that? From my understanding, they based her clothing off of something that Christina Aguilera wore at like the MTV Video Music Awards. 1 less 3, 1 more 8, 3 less 0, 1 more. Fuck, what? 0, 4, 5, 1. 0, 4, 5, 1. Remember that. Remind me later.
Hey. You think I'd look good in this one?
Sure.
Not quite the ringing endorsement, but hey, I'll take it.
Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna get out of this. Funny little reference that they threw back to it. Coming. 0, 4, 5, 1. And there's our key. Whoa!
Thanks.
She will, even though she's one of the monsters, she will be attacked by them.
I think you just saved my life back there.
Glad I did.
Yeah. So am I.
Now, part of the entire reason for her character is, I mean, spoiler alert for people who haven't played through the original, but she isn't what she seems to be. She's not like a woman who happens to look like Mary, who's trapped in Silent Hill. She is a manifestation of his sort of pent-up sexual frustration, and the town seemed to have formed her as a way of torturing James.
Whoa! Hey! Why'd you do that?
Wanted the soda. Why you gotta ask questions like this? So that was the reason why she was dressed the way that she was, because James was supposed to be someone who's experienced a lot of sort of sexual frustration. He wasn't... oh, I can go in here. Okay. So, and he lost his wife, and...
There's something wrong with it. I think we should leave.
Oh, loosen up, James. It sure beats running around with those monsters out there.
I'm not so sure.
So she was formed as this sort of, in a sense, idealized version of Mary, where she looked the same, but she was more flirtatious, and she dressed in a more provocative way. Which is the reason for her rather... it wasn't an especially revealing outfit, but it was kind of... And I hesitate to use the word slutty, but you know what I mean. I think I've seen everything in there. But she was not particularly kind to him. At times she was demeaning and more or less just because she was there to torture him.
You startled me.
Because she was there to torture him, not make him feel good about himself. She, like, said everything and did everything wrong. Sort of relied on him for protection, then he had to watch her die a bunch of times and all that. But she was supposed to be the idealized, in a sense, the idealized version of Mary, and then she would be taken away from him over and over again. So that was the idea behind Maria.
James? Is everything all right?
Just
Hey,
saving.
you okay? It's like you froze for a second.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's commenting on all the weird shit that we do. But that was the reason why she dressed the way that she did.
Yay.
Where to now?
Just down this way.
And she is dressed somewhat more provocatively than, like, you would see Maria or Mary dressing. She's wearing, like, this cocktail dress, and she's got the jacket on it, sort of, like, if she weren't covering her shoulders or something like that, she would perhaps be more in line with the way that the original Maria was supposed to be represented as. But perhaps I'm splitting too many hairs. But I'm also at 20 minutes, so time to end this episode. Thanks for watching.